A guy found crying at the cemetery. Oh, why did you die? My life is ruined. If you could only live, I wouldn't be in this predicament. A guy asked him, is that somebody special? He said, special? This was my wife's first husband. Welcome to the 52nd episode of Medical Brutality. Dolomite is a metallic mineral. I thought it was Rudy Ray Moore. Show you how much I fucking know. All men know the sinking feeling when a woman says, do you remember when? And she goes on in vivid detail, and you can't even remember it ever happened. He's not playing dumb, ladies. His brain works differently. I know you don't think it works at all. It just works different. Ask the man, have you been on his honeymoon? He'll be able to tell you he took one. Ask the woman, has she been on a honeymoon? And she goes, hey, on, and he said, and she can tell you how many songs they played that day. Ask the husband how many songs they played that day. He's going to say, I don't care. It's not that he's not sympathetic. His brain works different. Could you imagine a 30-year-old woman going to a doctor saying, Doc, you got to do something. Every time I go outside, the kids run in the house screaming, witch, witch, witch. I can't keep a job. I went through 3 jobs this year and 3 boyfriends. And he says, calm down. I got the perfect cure for you. It's called a historical ectomy. That's what I call it. Anyway, 600,000 unnecessary hysterectomies are performed every year. Now just let that sink in. For PMS, okay? You can cure 85% of the symptoms of PMS without a hysterectomy by taking Knox gelatin that you can get from Walmart. I take it twice a day. I mean, not me personally, because I don't need Knox gelatin, okay? This is for hysterectomy, all right? And this is for PMS, excuse me, for PMS, okay? I used to take it for my arthritis back in the day. So if you got any kind of arthritis, it'd be good for that too. But nevertheless, get some colloidal minerals from Longevity. I got to put a link on this here YouTube, so you can hit the link and buy the minerals right off the link, so that I don't have to spell out Longevity, YOUNGEVITY.com. So I got to get somebody to help me, show me how to put a link on here. Put a comment on here and tell me how it's done. Do me a favor, thank you. And anybody can do that for me. Show me how to put a link on it, because I don't know how. Put Longevity on there for me. Okay? So, we was talking about the calcium deficiency. So you need Knox gelatin and colloidal minerals for about $20. Colloidal minerals cost, I believe that's the plant minerals for $20. But nevertheless, just ask for colloidal minerals. That's all. From Longevity with some Knox gelatin, and you'll relieve 85% of PMS without a hysterectomy. And if you're a man, you're not going to get PMS. You're going to have boron deficiency. Yeah. Women call it the 2-minute man. You won't know whether to lead or follow on the dance floor, you know. She's going to be saying he's got a boron deficiency. 2-minute man. See, it all started with antibiotics. This was the first drug that the doctors created that actually cured anything. And so this is how they established rapport with everybody to make them think that they was the go-to people for curing diseases. But the 245,000 drugs they created after that cured absolutely nothing. It just treated symptoms. And that's when they lost rapport, because they are not the go-to people. Their expertise is in trauma. You get hit by a car, shot by a bullet, etc., etc. That's what their expertise is. So now I'm about to introduce you to testimony. Okay, I want somebody to give their testimony, but their expertise is trauma. So give me about 5 seconds to show you this testimony, and then the video's over. They don't have a clue how to cure diabetes, doctors, stress, and all that stuff y'all going to doctors for. They don't have a clue how to cure that. Their expertise is in trauma. You got shot, you got hit by a car, blood flowing everywhere. That's when you go to a doctor. So check out this testimony. This is dope, man.
I'm Gene Nelson. I'm 51 years of age, natural bodybuilder. I won multiple titles back in the day. When I met Dr. Joe Wallach, I was struggling, rubbing bone to bone, arthritis, and asked him how I could piece my body back together, trying to get back into running up against the Young Bucks, and everything started working in my favor, and I started winning multiple titles. So the doctors were asking me, what am I doing different? My body has come to amazing changes. The cartilage is growing back. I'm not rubbing bone to bone anymore. And whatever it was that I was doing, continue doing it. All the other young bodybuilders wondering what was it that I was taking? What's the magic pill? What is it that you're taking? And I told them, Dr. Joe Wallach.
Amen.
My son is a football player, tore his ACL and his meniscus. The doctor said that it would be a year and a half before he would be able to go back to playing. Well, within 6 months' time, Dr. Wallach had him back out there on the field. And just to see what it has done for my wife, she had water in the knees. She was barely getting around at one time. It's done amazing things. I mean, she's able to run, jump. What's helped me the most is Dr. Wallach knows nutrition. The product does its best when you change the way you eat. I've been on Dr. Wallach's program for 13 years, and it's just amazing the transition my body has gone through. I believe I'm going to be able to win Natural Olympia and Muscle Mania due to Dr. Joe Wallach.